Welcome to the channel. Today, we delve into the harsh history of North America to tell the story of the tribes whose names inspired terror. Many Native American tribes were powerful, but three of them stood out for their unmatched, terrifying ferocity. They were not just formidable adversaries, they were truly a nightmare for any who crossed their path, tearing through opposition in ways that would send shivers down your spine. In this video, we will reveal the detailed histories of the three deadliest Native American tribes. But before we begin this captivating historical excursion, please like and subscribe so you don't miss our new, insightful videos. The mere mention of the first tribe's name was enough to sow panic even among other indigenous peoples. Known across the continent as the Lords of the Plains, the Comanches received their name from the Ute tribe. The word Comanche means someone who always wants to fight, or simply enemy. This epithet alone speaks volumes about their reputation. The Comanches initially broke away from the Shoshone tribe, who lived in the sparsely populated Great Basin area of the western U.S. Everything changed dramatically in the 16th century when European settlers, especially the Spanish, introduced horses to North America. The Comanches quickly acquired these animals through extensive trade networks, exchanging valuable bison hides and human captives for livestock. With horses, they underwent a rapid transformation, becoming virtuoso riders and forming a mobile, powerful nation. They began expanding their domains with breathtaking speed, seizing the vast, fertile plains known as Comancheria. For them, horses were not just a means of travel. They were the ultimate symbol of status, wealth, and military might. In Comanche society, the Comanches were unrivaled cavalrymen. The Englishman William Blackmore, who lived with the tribe for 8 years, asserted, "On foot, they are slow and awkward, but on horseback, they are graceful. They are the most expert and daring riders in the world." In battle, the Comanches were a nightmare. With deafening war cries, they would rush at the enemy, masterfully hiding their entire bodies behind their horses and firing bullets or arrows with deadly accuracy from underneath the animal's neck. Their relentless, brutal, and highly effective tactics quickly solidified their legend. Spanish military reports acknowledged that the Comanches had no equal in horsemanship and fearlessness in battle. They proved so strategically tenacious that they single-handedly halted the aggressive Spanish colonial expansion into the region for a period spanning nearly 50 years. Their intense and devastating raids, which could reach hundreds of miles deep into Mexico, were so feared that northern Spanish and Mexican settlers referred to the time of the full moon as the dreaded Comanche moon, when the riders had maximum visibility. Despite the relatively small size of the tribe, with a population around 40,000, every Comanche warrior typically owned an average of 2 to 3 war horses. Emphasizing their highly mobile culture, young warriors were required to earn prestige and respect only through frequent successful raids, showcasing their ability to kill and steal. The historian S.C. Gwynn, author of Empire of the Summer Moon, wrote powerfully that no other tribe inflicted such widespread havoc and death in the region throughout the presence of Spanish, French, Mexican, and American forces. Captives who fell into the hands of the Comanches endured horrifying trials that speak to the extremity of their cruelty. Records describe methods like being buried up to the chin with their eyelids cut off under the relentless sun, or being sewn into rawhide which slowly suffocated the victim as it dried and constricted. Before we move on to the next deadly tribe, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. The next formidable force is the Iroquois Confederacy, also known as the Haudenosaunee, or the Six Nations. This powerful political and military alliance included the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, and Seneca tribes, and was based in the eastern woodlands. Interestingly, the name Iroquois was given to them by their sworn enemies, the Algonquins. It means rattlesnake, and this nickname was well-deserved. The Iroquois were masters of the silent, tactical approach and delivered swift, lethal blows before their enemies could even organize a response. From an early age, Iroquois youth underwent rigorous military training, perfecting their use of bows, spears, and war clubs. Participation in aggressive raids against rival tribes or colonial settlers was the principal path to earning prestige and military rank. In the 17th century, the Beaver Wars became a period of the most brutal Iroquois expansion. Driven by the need to control the lucrative fur trade routes following the depletion of local beaver populations, they launched large-scale campaigns. They successfully conquered the Susquehannock and severely weakened the powerful Huron tribe, shattering several tribal confederacies in their path. By the early 1700s, at the peak of their power, the Iroquois controlled vast territories stretching far into the Ohio Valley. Their single greatest strategic strength was their internal unity forged over centuries. During major conflicts like the French and Indian War, all Iroquois nations consistently aligned with the British, creating a powerful bloc. As the Bible says, "And if one prevails against him, two shall withstand him, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken." Captives taken during these conflicts were often subjected to running the gauntlet, a nightmarish institutionalized ritual where they had to sprint between two lines of warriors armed with thorny sticks, underlining the brutal nature of intertribal warfare. Finally, the Apache tribes, part of the southern branch of the Athabascan group, occupied a vast and rugged territory stretching from the Arkansas River down to northern Mexico, surrounded by powerful neighbors, the Spanish, Comanches, Utes, and Americans. The Apaches not only survived, but brilliantly thrived. Their life in the harsh, broken terrain of the Southwest made them undisputed masters of mobile guerrilla warfare. Armed with traditional bows and later with firearms, Apache warriors were legendary for their speed, capable of accurately firing multiple arrows in a single rapid sequence, often while expertly riding a horse. Their military prowess was entirely built on an incredible mastery of stealth, surprise, and local knowledge. They were masters of hide and seek and ambush. The Apaches delivered swift, surgical strikes and vanished just as quickly into the terrain they knew so well. The Apaches possessed an unprecedented ability to rapidly cover vast distances on foot or horseback. This extreme mobility allowed them to strike with precision and retreat effectively before the enemy could recover from the shock. General George Crook, an adversary who knew their capabilities well, called the Apaches the tigers of the human race. Their physical endurance was legendary. They were famously tough and agile enough to outrun mounted U.S. cavalry on foot over long distances. In combat, their archery skill was mesmerizing. It was said they could release 7 arrows into the air before the first one even touched the ground, a testament to their quick and precise marksmanship. In captivity, The Apaches knew no mercy, displaying a calculated, frightening cruelty. Accounts describe enemies being burned alive or skinned, and it was noted they held in high regard anyone who could invent a truly unique and excruciating new method of torture for their foes. These three tribes will forever remain an indelible part of history as the ultimate indigenous forces who effortlessly instilled fear in the hearts of all their enemies. Share your opinion in the comments below if you liked the video. Give us a thumbs up and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our new episodes. Thank you for watching.